Gemini, you've been coming up in all of my readings, you guys. I wonder what's going on with you. I'm excited to see what comes up today. I hope you've had a great week. This is Air Sign Monday. I know I'm getting a little bit of a late start on this Monday, maybe Tuesday for some of you guys already. My name is Chandler, and this is your intuitive reading for this week. These readings are timeless by nature, and I do post weekly, so if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do. Don't forget to like, share, and comment your feelings if it resonates. I love hearing from you guys. And if you need more clarity, you can go to Vimeo after the reading if you find it resonates with you to see the extended. They have been called my almost personal extendeds by my followers, and so they tend to get very specific, right? We go deep here to try to gain you that clarity that you need. This, of course, will work for you if you have a sun, moon, rising, or Venus in the sign of Gemini. And if you're a cross watcher, feel free to switch up or reverse the roles to serve your storyline, okay? Because some of these characteristics can be fluid. Energy is fluid, all right, you guys? And so we're going to see what this week holds in store for you, Gemini. What does this week hold in store for Gemini? Crown chakra. Bang, you guys. Number 7. Wow. So this is really interesting. Okay, we've been getting a lot of spiritual information already this week, just with Libras and yours. There are certain telltale signs that the Sirius star involvement and our sun, are really impacting our spiritual life. This is actually called the Lion's Gate portal, which is open to us right now. And just as the sun nourishes our physical body, so does Sirius nourish our spiritual body. And so you're getting a big dose of that this week. Big dose. There's going to be lots of downloads. There's going to be lots of intuition. There's going to be lots of knowing. A lot of spiritual activity as well. So if you are, in a divine relationship, let's say, you're going to be feeling and knowing things about this person. Your dreams could be taking on new life. You could be astral projecting or whatever. There's limitless potential with the crown chakra. It's all about what universe is trying to communicate to you. So with this energy, just remain open. That's all you have to do. Just remain open to receiving as well as letting go. Okay, so I'm getting that very specifically for some of you guys. This spiritual energy is a really good energy to ground, meditate, work on anything creative, and especially on Thursday, that date being 8/8. It's a super powerful day to set intentions for the next 6 months, potentially, of your spiritual goals, the way you want to feel, the things you want to do. If you have a mission or intention that you'd like to fulfill, the things that you feel spirit is guiding you to do, you can really help influence those things with your intentions right now. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a spiel. I do feel that it's important for some of you watching. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So just as we were saying, you guys, as much as you would like to surrender, receive, and have all sorts of spiritual insights and gifts, it's very simple in nature as well. When we have crown chakra, you're just going to know when it's time to let go of things, when it's time to surrender. And if you can use, certain spiritual lessons or insights to your advantage, right? Shadow work essentially is being elevated. Alchemy is beautiful. What do we say? 8/8. You are taking negative, lower vibrational energies and really working on yourself or working on a situation. You could be, I'm hearing the word magic, so you could actually be practicing some magic, some sorcery, some of the craft, or some element of, spiritual transmutation and transitional energies that really do assist you to become more in balance and harmonized. Look at that. We have 7 and 8. Okay, and look at all the purple and the orange. This could have to do a lot with your sacral chakra and, means of self-expression. Okay, we are also in Leo season, guys, remember, so that Leo energy is going to be wanting you to be more creative, okay, and passionate about the things you're doing. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical... Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this, you guys. It has magic on it. Okay, so your magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Magic, miracle, alchemy. That's a powerful one. Yeah, let's get a personal power for Gemini. Personal power for Gemini. Now, you guys, some of you do watch me because you're in a divine partnership or relationship. And I do get a lot of those insights as I myself am a Libra, and so that's what I'm best at. That's what I'm best at, you guys. And so I just own it. I'm like, yeah, he's feeling this, she's feeling that. But regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us. And when these things are harmonized, it truly is magical. It truly is the power of manifestation, okay? So, don't be afraid to interpret these messages just for yourself if you're single and you're not with anyone. But this is my feminine deck, okay? So we're going to see how the feminine is feeling, what the feminine is feeling, and maybe what her affirmation needs to be this week. What is the Gemini female? Or I guess I shouldn't say that, but let's do, what is the feminine Gemini feeling? Because you can be male or female and resonate with the feminine energy, okay? And that's just fact. I am passionate. What the? You guys. So some of you very well could be involved with a Scorpio. You guys have been popping up in like almost every reading, all right? Lots of involvement, lots of, I'm hearing social butterfly, okay? And we have butterflies here. So being passionate in your creative endeavors or being passionate to really work out some of your plans. This is transformative. This is alchemy, quite literally, that we see within these butterflies. As you come out of the cocoon, you are literally changed from then on. And so learning from these lessons is really going to help you fly. It's going to help you and nourish your soul about the specific lessons that you're learning right now. Okay, so don't be afraid to really embrace your authentic nature. Don't be afraid of how things will look or an appearance-based objective. We're looking at a deeper meaning of you being passionate about what you're doing or very authentic in the process. Okay, so this is a very Scorpio energy as a number 4. All right. So let's do the other side. Let's do a masculine energy. Let's do a masculine energy for you guys. What is the masculine Gemini feeling? The masculine side. Ooh, dropping like a brick. That was heavy. Did you guys hear that? This day is to be enjoyed like a pause at a cool stream during summer's heat. What, you guys? This day is to be enjoyed like a pause at a cool stream during summer's heat. Wow. Getting in touch with the passion there. Getting in touch with the passion. And I like that energy. Because as this spiritual knowing comes through, and as there is alchemy and a karmic, I'm hearing revelation, a karmic revelation in this relationship, what needs to be transformed, what needs to be done, there is a true simplicity there through the passion. Passion doesn't need to be overcomplicated. In fact, it shouldn't. It should just be very raw. It should just be very natural and real. No judgment, pure authentication if possible, and, not being in your heads about it. Like, this energy is bringing through such a visceral, like touch and feel sort of energy, like tasting and feeling and smelling, right? So you're masculine if this is you in a relationship, or if this is your goal this week as the masculine energy within you is wanting to move forward. They're saying get in touch with your senses. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun, Gemini. Let's take a look. please show me what I need to see for Gemini. Please show me what I... Whoa! Okay, Six of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Moon in reverse, Five of Cups, and Five of Swords. Whoa. That, I was not expecting that, you guys. This is a bomb. We have the Queen of Wands on her side, okay, as she's laying over the crown chakra card. So that's really interesting. Something that you could be knowing, or some insight into a situation that may not be so pleasant, is really requiring you to move forward very confidently, but in a very grounded way, as to not lose yourself, okay, in the intricacies or the logistics of the week. So with the Queen of Wands, we're looking at a third party, okay? I have to just say, this is like the weirdest turn of events. So we have the Queen of Wands coming out just spewing, okay, this energy, followed by all of these cards. And I just kind of feel like there's a dramatic change, which is what is alchemizing. Okay, this is that spiritual knowing. This is like when you know and you can't go back. Okay? Okay. Queen of Wands. When she's in a sideways position, it's kind of like something's on the line. Okay, and I'm getting that very specifically, like something's on the line. Or if they play their cards right, you know, they may be a strong player in this sort of game, or, you know, something is happening here with a fire sign that maybe, it may depend, okay? It may depend on how you react or how a situation goes. I feel that looking at these following cards, there's a lot of people involved. So we have the Queen of Wands, who is Sagittarius, Aries, what's the other one? Leo. And this Queen of Wands in an upright position is always dedicated to being better, to, you know, elevating herself. She's very focused on, you know, social interactions, how people see her, you know, and maybe the dynamics of her community. She's a very loving and giving person, very nurturing and accepting person. Just if you need a hearth and home, she is that for you. But as I feel her even more, I do feel kind of like this is a third-party involvement, and this is maybe some malicious tendencies. Now, the Queen of Wands in reverse is a really nasty queen, and she is a fire sign that is very passionate, potentially, about what she's nasty about. Okay, and so when we're looking at the Queen of Wands in reverse, we're looking at either passion gone awry, some malicious tendencies, avoidance, egoic measures, or true just power or control tactics. Okay, like, yeah, it's funny because that's been coming up quite a bit in readings, to be honest. I don't know if I'm like connecting with a group of you guys, but there's a lot of that going on. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, which is moving on, trying to, you know, go to peaceful, sturdy waters, followed by the Knight of Cups. Okay, so a love offer, something maybe of a third party just ended, because we have the Moon then coming up, which is another Scorpionic energy. Could be Cancerian or Piscean as well. But this is the card that is like, this is the alchemy that's happening. Okay, this is what is the big bomb, okay, or like love bomb, because with the veil coming down, something is being exposed. And it's not like you can really go back on it after you see it, right? So with these three energies, let's just look at these, because they're the first three to come out, and they seem distinctive to me of the actions being taken this week by someone. Now, you could be involved with a water sign, because we have a lot of that, or a fire sign, because we have a lot of that. And then I think the Six of Swords is your own energy, Gem. I think that you're trying to leave this situation and just truly move toward more peaceful, truly passionate and trusting waters, where you can take the time of day and just be really peaceful and be authentic and spread your wings and all of that good stuff. You know, but like this energy is like, you can't go back and unsee what you now know, or what you can't unknow what you now know. really interesting energy that I'm feeling. Like my heart is starting to palpitate. I'm like, they can't, whoever can't go back and unknow. The moon is all about illusions, deception, codependency, overindulgence, dissatisfaction, or looking for temporary satisfaction, kind of having a crutch on something or someone to carry emotional burdens. It's very heavy. Like if you look at her, she's heavy. She's a little lethargic even in reverse. You know, she doesn't know what's going on even. It kind of feels like that, you guys. I truly feel like that. And then we have the Five of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. Or I mean, in an upright position. So, like, this is seriously so much energy that just came out right after these, like, happy, beautiful cards. And I'm so sorry, Gemini, don't shoot the messenger, okay? But we have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is saying someone doesn't want to let go. Someone's not going to let go. Someone's not going to give up without a fight. Someone is probably going to make the situation worse. Because as they see you trying to move on, Gemini, as they see you trying to move on and go for love and get out of this codependent illusion of love, the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords is like, just where do you think you're going? You know, it's like this fancy dinner party and everyone's dressed up so elegantly and they've got all the money and they've got all of the things, but they are spoiled fucking bitches, aren't they? Because then look at how they're tugging on the dresses and they're making a scene in front of everybody and they just want the last word, and this is very, very vengeful energy. Very, very vengeful energy. In fact, when we see the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords, you better know, and have your defenses up, because these people, they will play mind games. They will destroy you. They will try to. And I'm not feeling like they will, okay? I'm really not feeling like they will. That's just to be completely honest. They could have like a bit of a psychic attack energy about them, like a bit, you know, it's a bit heavy. It's a bit heavy, you guys. So what I would say to this is that this water sign, very specifically, is absolutely 100% a no-go. And then if there is a fire sign involved, I'm hearing the word conspiring, and so they could be conspiring with each other or whatever. But that they're acting out of fear, okay? Because they are very highly emotional, erratic, not put together, not grounded. You know, when the masculine's coming through, it's kind of like these women are truly the definition of emotionally irrational. Just nothing makes sense to them. So the masculine is coming in really strongly by saying, we need to get back down to earth, okay? We need to get back down to earth because this stuff is just, is getting a little crazy, you know, because there's people who want to stay in illusion. There's people that want to stay in, I'm even hearing secrecy. Okay, so something secret is going on as well. Yeah, something secret is going on as well, you guys. I don't mean to worry you, Gemini. I really didn't expect this, okay? Really didn't expect this. So, I'm also hearing planning, okay? They could be seeking advice or counsel as well. You know, they could have, like, they could have people, I'm hearing orchestration, all of these terms that are coming up because they don't know how to do what they want to do by themselves, essentially. You know, they're not powerful enough, they're not confident enough that they've got to call for backup or they've got to team up to get what they want. And I'm not even sure what they want because it does seem like, so far, it's pretty pointless. It is pretty fucking pointless. Excuse my French. Seven of Swords, deception and lies. Look at that. Okay, so expect a bit of tomfoolery this week, Gemini. Expect some deception around you because with the Seven of Swords, this is an underlying energy that is not seeable. They're going to say to your face, no, we're not doing anything. We were just there when it happened. We didn't have any involvement. You know, like this is that Seven of Swords. It's like, no, come with me. We know what to do. It's very enabling. It's very dominating. Okay, like this woman probably goes with them because she can't say no, right? And it's like it's a bit of an orchestration happening. Okay, wow. Whoa. Okay, Gemini. We're gonna clarify. Don't you worry, Gemini. We're going to know exactly what to do. We're gonna know where your power lies, okay? And we're gonna know why these people are doing this. Why are these people doing this? What is this happening in Gemini's life? What are these people doing? Why are these people doing it? Oh, and there's the truth. There's the truth bomb. That is the underlying issue. Someone is in love. Someone, you know what, I wouldn't even say that. Okay, I would not say that because we got two very malicious and codependent queens. This person is obsessed. Or this person is highly codependent. This person is very manipulative. We're looking at these two queens in reverse. You better know this person is very unstable, very imbalanced. It's toxic. Okay, codependent, has issues with overindulgence. Yeah, and they're coming in fast. Look at that. I'm hearing... That's so funny. There was somebody that was saying, take my man. Like, it was like a bit of a ghetto. It was a bit of a ghetto tone. It was like, you're taking my man. You know, like, this is exactly why this person may be coming into your life, unfortunately, Gemini. There is absolutely no communication here that isn't destructive. And this person, you know, is maybe suffering through heartbreak, which I think you really need to be... No, you don't have to be compassionate toward this person. You really don't have to be compassionate toward this person, Gemini. Wow. So, if you want to look at the dynamics between these two queens, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. My cards are making me laugh because they're like, this is absolute chaos. These spoiled ass bitches. I'm sorry. There is something here going on. It's hilarious. All right. All right, serious. I'm sorry, Gemini. But I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. These people can't get their shit together. Oh, and the King of Swords comes out. Like, this is that law. It's the laying down the law. Okay, somebody's coming in with some truth, some news, exposing it. You know, creating balance where there was chaos. This person is a very intellectual person. This person does not play mind games unless they really want to. Okay, so the King of Swords is not a person to mess with. This person isn't emotional. And when pushed, this person doesn't care. And they have no compassion. Okay, so this is a person that is absolutely ready because they're not going to be caught off guard. This person also has a vision, okay? They're a visionary and they tend to plan way ahead in the future. Way ahead in the future where these people can't even get their day straight, right? So it is pretty funny, I think. It is pretty funny at the end of the day, Gemini, because this is you coming through. Coming through really strongly, Gem. Really strongly. Because if you were to come up as the Queen of Swords, then maybe, you know, there'd be a little bit of a competition. There'd be some back and forth fighting, maybe. Even with her upright, the Queen of Swords can indulge. You know, she can indulge in conversation or even arguments just for the sake of it. She loves to debate. She loves to be in a heated argument because she wins. And she loves winning. But the king, he doesn't like playing. He doesn't like playing, competitive mind games. He's got shit to do. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, every time I see this card, I just get the shivers. This is Sparta. You guys, just kidding. I'm not kidding though. This is seriously like, Judgment is coming in. This is the Libran Major Arcana, higher Major Arcana of ripened judgment. Someone learning a very good lesson. Someone learning a very good lesson, and if they don't, they will, right? Judgment works out in time, and judgment doesn't forget. And so when we're looking at the wrongdoings of these people, maybe toward you, Gemini, this is your angels. This is your friends in high places, if you would, that are keeping score. And they're not going to take lightly to this if that's the case. I truly believe. So, Judgment comes up on the bottom of the deck because we have all of this air energy coming through all of a sudden. Like, there is absolutely no way that they're going to win this. Plain and simple. There's absolutely no way that they can get their stuff together. They're too erratic. They're too emotional. They're too reckless. Where you're just like, and... Now, regardless of whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's pull a couple more cards before... I have to. Okay. Ten of Wands in underneath Justice, Strength. Whoa. Seven of Cups. Queen of Swords. There she is. Okay, not putting up with any of the bullshit, any of the confusion, the lies, the distortion, the overindulgences, the codependencies. There are many paths in front of you this week, potentially, Gemini, but you're not going to be fooled. Wiser than maybe what is put in front of you. There's a wisdom to you this week. So then we have Strength, which is obviously the Leo energy of just facing those demons head on. Like, you have your shit under control. You're not going to lash out. You're not going to repeat past, behaviors. You're not going to let them get the better of you. Because why? I mean, they're on such a different level than you are. You are so much higher than they are. Ten of Wands, carrying a big burden. But then ultimately having things really pay off. When we see the Ten of Wands, it can be very burdensome. It can be very heavy. It can feel like you're doing a lot of work, okay? And this can even feel a little bit like defense mode. So don't let yourself settle into that defense mode if this is your reading. The Ten of Wands actually means a completion, okay? The work that you have done has gotten you here. Okay, the work that you have done has enabled you to move through this unscathed. And that's completely true. And then we have a true pair coming out with the Queen of Swords. It's like, if this is involving a relationship, there is something happening, okay, that's a bigger picture than maybe what other people may be seeing right now. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Yeah, Gemini, I feel really good about that, actually. I know that was a lot. That was like a lot. That was crazy. I did not expect that. I'm like, yeah, crown chakra, alchemy, passion. This is nice. But make sure you keep that in check, Gem. Make sure you keep that in check, because that passion can turn into ego. And these people want to drive that ego out of you so bad. They think. They think they do, right? They think they want to see that side of Gemini. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Libra. Libra got the same card here. Her special place. Find your own safe place inside and out. This is exactly what I was feeling toward that Ten of Wands. Is like, don't let yourself settle into over defensive measures. And that's truly it. Like, with this energy, I know that it was surprising, and that it may come as a surprise to you, but I can't reiterate enough how much these people don't have it together, okay? And to be completely honest, you just need to be in your safe space. You need to be in like a nice peaceful realm. And so whatever you have to do to just ignore or avoid that chaos is probably for the best. Because I don't think it's your turn to fight anybody. I don't think it's your turn to get on their level, because again, Gemini, I'm just getting this feeling like you are just so above it. You are just so above it. Okay, so just keep in mind your peace and your balance come first. before anything else, even if this is involving a relationship and this person comes back to you, or whatever, with a lot of love. And I do feel that if they do that, just to reiterate, Gemini, I know we kind of skipped over this part, they are trying to leave. They are leaving because they know too much. They've seen too much, and they feel for you, Gemini. I mean, this Knight is looking at your energy like, wait for me. Wait for me. I see now. I don't want to be stuck back here with this bitch, right? Or like with this person. It doesn't have to be a girl, and they may not even be a bitch. I don't know. But Gemini, what I'm saying, it's like, I don't want to be stuck here. Don't leave me here. Okay? And that's really kind of what I'm feeling. It's like, it's not out of desperation either. That's a kind of funny way to say it, because it's not out of desperation. They just realize so strongly what they're realizing. And they're looking at you like, how did I miss this? How did I not see this? I need to go where Gemini is. I need to go where this person is. Okay? So let's get one more fairy card. Shimmer! Yes, Gemini, yes! Okay, so we have a 7 on special place as well. So my guides are directing me here. You're going to be receiving a lot of downloads. Maybe your crown chakra is trying to open to new insights and downloads, maybe some ideas that are of a creative nature. If you're painting or if you're writing, this can be a really good outlet just to jot down those downloads that you get. And do it in a sacred way. Do it in a way that is a bit of a ritual for you, so that you can remember and you can get in touch with your feelings, okay? So then we have a 39 representing a 3, which is shimmer, glamour, confidence, allure, and charisma. So I think that, some of you are really tapping into your alluring essences. A lot of you are trying to draw in a certain suitor. Or you could be, trying to use your glamour. You know how the vampires use glamour to sort of seduce their victims? That's a really weird sort of analogy my guides are showing me. I'm seeing like the Twilight movies where they're all twinkly, but they've got these eyes, and you can just like see they're hypnotizing someone, and that's sort of what I feel is like, you could just feel very radiant. You could feel very shiny, very luminous, okay, this week. And you could be really using that to your advantage. Glamour, confidence, allure, and charisma. I read in one of my crystal books, as I was doing a reading for a Taurus, that you should be aware of charismatic people. And I thought that was kind of a weird thing to say, like, be aware of charismatic people. And you could be, I don't know if you were involved with an earth sign, that was kind of random, but that word, charisma, it came up like twice in a couple hours, and I don't usually use that word, and it doesn't usually come up, so maybe there's a connection there. But yeah, be aware of maybe some of the allure, be aware maybe of the twinkling effect. Not all that glitters is gold. And yeah, I think that you'll be fine, Gemini. It's a different reading, you guys. If you'd like to follow me over to Vimeo, you are absolutely welcome to. I'm going to extend this. We're going to go in depth, maybe a little bit more into the people and to how you're approaching this situation, okay? And maybe what things you can avoid, all right? So come with me there if you'd like. The link is in the description box below. But if not, I will see you next week, Gemini. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.